Did you know Japan has one of the highest life expectancies in the world? And it's not just genetics. A leading Japanese doctor recently revealed 7 everyday foods that help their seniors stay sharp, active and illness-free well into their 80s and 90s. Yet here's the shocker. Most Americans over 60 completely ignore number 3. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements, but simple, powerful choices with real science behind them. If you've been feeling low on energy, struggling with digestion or worried about aging, this could change everything. Let's uncover the 7 foods that might just transform your health after 60. Eleanor, 68, spent most of her life surrounded by books as a devoted librarian in a quiet Ohio town. After retirement, she looked forward to peaceful mornings, garden walks, and reading by the window. But instead, she found herself dragging through the day, exhausted by noon, battling joint pain, frequent bloating, and a mind that just wouldn't stay sharp. "I thought this was just part of getting older," she admitted, but deep down, I knew something wasn't right. One evening, while scrolling through videos, she stumbled upon a Japanese health documentary. It featured an elderly woman well into her 90s, climbing stairs, cooking meals, laughing with family, and the only difference, her daily diet. That moment lit a spark in Eleanor. She started making small changes, one food at a time, inspired by the 7 staples recommended by a Japanese doctor in the film. In just a few weeks, Eleanor noticed the fog lifting. Her mornings felt easier, her knees didn't ache as much, and she even started sleeping better. These weren't miracle cures, just simple foods that worked with her body instead of against it. Can you relate to feeling sluggish or tired even after a full night's sleep? Share your story in the comments. We want to hear from you. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more life-changing advice tailored specifically for living your best life after 60. Food number 1. Natto, the fermented powerhouse. You may have never heard of it, and honestly, most Americans haven't. But in Japan, natto is a staple food that's been part of the daily diet for centuries. It's made from fermented soybeans and packed with vitamin K2 and probiotics, nutrients that are incredibly beneficial, especially for those over 60. Natto is rich in vitamin K2, which plays a critical role in bone health by directing calcium to your bones and teeth, rather than to your arteries. This is particularly important as we age and our bones naturally become more fragile. Probiotics in natto also help support your gut health, which in turn can improve your digestion, immune system, and even mood. So it's no wonder Japanese seniors swear by it for staying active and healthy into their 90s. When Eleanor first heard about natto from the Japanese health documentary, she was skeptical. The texture, which some describe as sticky and slimy, wasn't exactly appealing to her. She also thought it might be too exotic to incorporate into her routine, but after hearing about its benefits, especially for seniors, Eleanor decided to give it a try. At first, Eleanor tried natto in a traditional way, mixing it into her morning miso soup. She started with a small amount, just a teaspoon a day. To her surprise, within 1 week she noticed some noticeable changes. Her digestion improved and she felt less bloated. Her regular joint pain, which she had grown used to, became less intense, and she noticed that her energy levels seemed to stabilize throughout the day. The change wasn't instant, but the improvements were undeniable. For many seniors, digestion becomes an ongoing issue. If you're like Eleanor and have struggled with stomach discomfort, bloating or constipation, adding natto to your diet could be a game changer. Not only will it improve gut health, but it can also enhance bone density and even heart health. Now, Eleanor adds a teaspoon of natto into her meals a few times a week. Sometimes she even blends it into a smoothie for a quick, easy snack. While it's still an acquired taste, she's seen enough improvement to make it a regular part of her diet. Have you ever tried natto, or are you willing to give it a shot? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how you're making simple changes in your diet to feel better, especially as you get older. But hold on, there's more to this Japanese health secret. Natto is just the beginning. Food number 2. Seaweed, the iodine superfood. Seaweed is a true superfood that's been a cornerstone of Japanese cuisine for centuries, and while most Americans may only think of it as a sushi wrap like nori, seaweed offers far more than just flavor. Varieties like wakame and nori are packed with iodine and antioxidants, making them incredibly beneficial for seniors, especially when it comes to thyroid health and metabolism. Iodine is a crucial nutrient that supports thyroid function, which is responsible for regulating your metabolism. As we age, thyroid function naturally slows down, which can lead to issues like fatigue, weight gain, and sluggishness. Seaweed helps balance the thyroid, ensuring it operates smoothly and helps maintain a healthy metabolism. But that's not all. Seaweed also contains antioxidants, which help fight inflammation and protect your cells from damage, reducing the risk of chronic illnesses that often come with aging. When Eleanor learned about the benefits of seaweed, she was immediately intrigued. However, she'd never really eaten much seaweed before. So she started small. Instead of diving into complicated sushi recipes, Eleanor made it simple by adding dried seaweed snacks to her lunch. These snacks are light, crunchy, and come in convenient packages, making it an easy and tasty way to get all the health benefits without any fuss. At first, Eleanor was just curious, but after a few weeks of incorporating seaweed into her meals, she began to notice changes. Her energy levels seemed to improve, and she felt a lot more alert and focused during the day. She also noticed her metabolism seemed to be working better, as she felt lighter and didn't struggle as much with bloating or digestion issues. What's more, she felt a sense of overall well-being she hadn't experienced in a long time. For seniors, incorporating seaweed into your diet can be an easy way to boost thyroid health, reduce inflammation, and help keep your metabolism in check. Whether it's adding it to salads, soups, or simply munching on some seaweed snacks, the benefits are clear. Have you tried adding seaweed to your meals, or are you curious to give it a go? Share your experiences in the comments. We'd love to know how you're making small changes to feel healthier. Remember, a little seaweed goes a long way in supporting your body as it ages, and it's an easy, nutritious addition that could help you feel more vibrant and energized throughout the day. Keep watching, because up next, we're diving into food number 3, something that's very common in Japan but almost entirely ignored in the US. You'll be amazed at how simple it is and the impact it could have on your health. Stay tuned. Food number 3, miso. Most Americans over 60 ignore this. If you've never heard of miso, you're not alone. Many Americans, especially those over 60, are unfamiliar with this fermented soybean paste that has been a staple of Japanese cuisine for centuries. But here's the surprising truth. Miso is a nutritional powerhouse, and it may be the missing link to feeling sharper, more energized, and healthier as you age. What is miso? It's a paste made from fermented soybeans, rice, or barley, and it's commonly used in soups and broths. The fermentation process is key to its health benefits, as it creates beneficial probiotics that support gut health. And since about 70% of our immune system is housed in the gut, keeping it healthy is essential for overall well-being, especially as we age. But that's not all. Miso is packed with essential minerals like magnesium, calcium, and zinc, as well as antioxidants that help fight inflammation and oxidative stress. As we age, these factors can play a huge role, in reducing the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Miso has also been linked to better cognitive clarity and a lower risk of developing conditions like Alzheimer's. For seniors, it can provide that extra boost to help you stay mentally sharp, focused and alert. When Eleanor first heard about miso from the Japanese health documentary, she was intrigued but admittedly a little hesitant. She had never tried it before, and the idea of switching from her usual morning cereal to something so different felt like a big change. But after hearing how beneficial it was for gut health and brain function, she decided to give it a try. At first, Eleanor started with a simple bowl of miso soup in the morning. She swapped out her typical breakfast of cereal for the warm, savoury soup made with miso paste, tofu, and a little seaweed. To her surprise, she found the soup surprisingly comforting and satisfying. It wasn't long before Eleanor began noticing the effects. After a few weeks of having miso soup every morning, she felt sharper and more alert throughout the day. Her digestion improved, and she noticed her energy levels were more consistent without the usual mid-morning slump she used to experience after eating cereal. What's even more surprising is that Eleanor felt more mentally clear. She could focus on her reading, tackle tasks without getting distracted, and even felt more creative. The change was subtle at first, but over time the improvements became undeniable. Now, Eleanor makes it a point to enjoy a bowl of warm miso soup every morning. It's simple, easy, and packed with nutrients that help her feel more energetic, focused, and healthy. Plus, she's noticed that it's helped her stay regular. No more bloating or discomfort like she used to experience. She's not the only one. Many seniors in Japan swear by miso as part of their daily routine for longevity and vitality. Have you ever tried miso soup? Let us know how you liked it. If you've made the switch to miso or want to try it, we'd love to hear about your experience in the comments. Why Americans over 60 ignore miso? It's easy to see why many Americans overlook miso. It's not something most of us grew up with, and it's often considered exotic or unfamiliar. But that's exactly why it's worth trying. Miso is simple to incorporate into your diet and can have a significant impact on your health. Whether you enjoy it as part of a warm soup or use it as a base for sauces and dressings, miso can provide the nutrients your body needs to stay strong and healthy. Remember, miso isn't just a tasty soup, it's a gut health booster, an immune system helper, and a brain function ally. And the best part? It's so easy to include in your routine. Instead of that sugary cereal or processed breakfast, consider making a warm bowl of miso soup your new morning ritual. Your body and your brain will thank you. Up next. In our next section, we'll talk about food number 4, an ingredient that's packed with nutrients but almost never makes it onto the average American plate. You won't believe how easy it is to incorporate this food into your meals, and the benefits it brings are incredible. Stay tuned, because this is another one you don't want to miss. Food number 4, sweet potatoes, Okinawan longevity staple. When we think of foods that promote longevity, sweet potatoes may not be the first thing that comes to mind. But in Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones, sweet potatoes are a staple, and it's no surprise why. These vibrant, nutrient-packed tubers have been fueling the health of Okinawans, many of whom live well past 90 for generations. So, what's the big deal with sweet potatoes? There are two main reasons why these humble roots are a longevity secret for Okinawan seniors: beta-carotene and fiber. Beta-carotene gives sweet potatoes their rich orange and purple colors. It's a powerful antioxidant that supports eye health and boosts your immune system. But that's just the start. Beta-carotene is also great for skin health, helping to maintain a youthful glow as we age. It's one of those nutrients that helps your body fight oxidative stress, reducing inflammation and potentially lowering the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease. But the real magic of sweet potatoes lies in their fiber content. Fiber is essential for gut health and digestion, which is something many seniors struggle with. It helps keep things moving, reducing bloating and discomfort. Fiber also promotes a healthy gut microbiome, which is crucial for overall health, especially when it comes to immunity and even mental health. And here's something that many seniors will appreciate: sweet potatoes help control blood sugar. Unlike other carbohydrate-rich foods, the complex carbs in sweet potatoes are digested slowly, providing a steady energy supply without causing blood sugar spikes or crashes. This makes them a great option for seniors managing diabetes or those trying to maintain stable energy levels throughout the day. Eleanor decided to give sweet potatoes a try after reading about their role in the Okinawan diet. She's always struggled with blood sugar fluctuations, and the idea of adding something that could help stabilize her energy was appealing. At first, she started by roasting purple sweet potatoes with a little olive oil and seasoning, enjoying them as a side dish with dinner. Within just a few days, Eleanor began to notice changes. Her energy levels were more consistent, and she didn't feel that afternoon slump that used to hit her after meals. Her digestion felt smoother, and she found herself feeling fuller for longer without the need to snack constantly. Sweet potatoes became a regular part of her meals, and she even started experimenting with sweet potato soup and baked sweet potato fries. Just like in Okinawa, where sweet potatoes are a major part of the diet, Eleanor found that incorporating them into her meals helped her feel healthier and more energized. She's now making them a staple in her own kitchen, whether as a simple side or part of a larger meal, and she's seeing the long-term benefits on her health and energy. What about you? Have you tried sweet potatoes before? Share your favorite ways to prepare them in the comments. And if you're new to sweet potatoes, why not give them a try? Whether you roast them, bake them, or even mash them, they're an easy way to add more nutrients to your diet. Stay tuned for food number 5, where we'll dive into another surprising food that's perfect for seniors but rarely seen on American plates. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Food number 5. Green tea, the gentle healer. If you're over 60 and still reaching for that afternoon cup of coffee to keep you going, you might want to consider making a change. Enter green tea, specifically matcha or sencha, two of the most popular types of green tea in Japan. These are more than just a calming drink. They are packed with health benefits that could make a world of difference in how you feel, especially as you age. Why is green tea so special? It's loaded with catechins, a type of powerful antioxidant that helps fight free radicals, the harmful molecules that accelerate aging and contribute to disease. Catechins also support brain function, making green tea an excellent choice for seniors who want to stay sharp. Research shows that the antioxidants in green tea may improve memory, focus, and cognitive clarity, all of which are vital as we get older. But that's not all. Green tea has also been shown to lower cholesterol, reducing the risk of heart disease. It helps boost good cholesterol, HDL, while lowering bad cholesterol, LDL, making it a heart-healthy choice. This is especially important for seniors, as cardiovascular health becomes a top priority with age. Eleanor, like many seniors, used to rely on coffee to get her through the afternoon. She loved the energy boost, but hated the jitteriness and frequent headaches that came with it. When she learned about the health benefits of green tea, she decided to give it a try as a replacement. At first, Eleanor wasn't sure how she'd feel about switching from coffee to green tea, but she started with a cup of matcha green tea each afternoon. The change wasn't immediate, but after a few days, she began noticing something surprising. Her energy levels felt calmer and more consistent. No more afternoon crashes or the shaky feeling that coffee used to give her. Instead, she felt mentally clear and focused without the usual highs and lows. She also realized that the headaches that used to accompany her daily coffee habit were now much less frequent. Eleanor now enjoys a cup of green tea every afternoon, and she's amazed at how it has positively impacted her day. Not only does it boost her brain function, but it also helps her stay relaxed and grounded without the caffeine overload that used to leave her feeling jittery. Have you made the switch from coffee to green tea? If so, how did it affect you? Let us know your experience in the comments. And if you haven't tried it yet, why not give it a go? It's a small change that could have a big impact on your energy and overall well-being. Stay tuned for food number 6, where we'll dive into another food that's not just a treat for the taste buds, but also a powerful ally for your health. You won't want to miss it. Food number 6, Daikon radish, detox and digestive aid. When you think of foods that aid in digestion and detox, Daikon radish might not be the first to come to mind. But in Japan, this white root vegetable is a staple in many traditional meals, and for good reason. Daikon radish is packed with enzyme-boosting compounds that make it an incredible ally for your digestive system, especially as we get older. So, what makes Daikon radish so special? It contains natural enzymes that help break down fats and improve digestion. This is especially important for seniors, as digestion tends to slow down with age. Eating foods like Daikon radish can help keep things moving in your digestive tract, preventing that uncomfortable feeling of bloating and promoting overall gut health. But that's not all. Daikon radish is also known for its ability to support liver function. The liver is responsible for detoxifying the body, and as we age, it can become less efficient. The compounds in Daikon radish help stimulate the liver's natural detoxifying processes, clearing out harmful toxins and improving overall liver health. This makes Daikon radish a fantastic choice for anyone looking to boost their natural detox system. Eleanor had never heard of Daikon radish before, but after researching Japanese health habits, she decided to give it a try. At first, she wasn't sure what to expect, but she began grating fresh daikon onto her meals like a condiment. She loved how it added a mild, refreshing crunch to her dishes, whether sprinkled over a salad, added to a stir-fry or tossed into a bowl of soup. It became a simple yet powerful addition to her diet. Within a week, Eleanor started noticing some positive changes. Her digestion felt smoother, and she noticed less bloating after meals. Even her liver felt lighter, as if it were working more efficiently. She also found that the Daikon radish was a great way to add more fiber to her meals without adding extra calories or carbs. It was a win-win for her overall health. Have you ever tried Daikon radish? Let us know how you've incorporated it into your meals in the comments below. If you haven't tried it yet, why not give it a shot? It's an easy way to boost your digestive health and support detoxification. And finally, food number 7 might sound a little boring, but Japanese elders swear by it. Stay tuned to discover this humble yet incredibly powerful food that could make a huge difference in your health. You won't want to miss it. Food number 7. Barley, the forgotten grain. It's easy to overlook barley when it comes to whole grains, especially with all the popular options like quinoa, oats and brown rice. But this high-fibre, slow-digesting grain deserves more attention, especially for seniors looking to manage their health after 60. Barley is an unsung hero in the world of nutrition, and it could be exactly what your body needs to support key aspects of your health. Why does barley matter? First, barley is packed with fibre, which plays a vital role in regulating blood sugar levels. For seniors, keeping blood sugar levels stable is crucial to managing weight, reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes, and even improving heart health. Barley's slow digesting nature means it provides long-lasting energy, so you won't experience those dreaded afternoon crashes that leave you feeling sluggish and drained. Barley is also great for cholesterol management. The fibre in barley helps lower LDL, or bad cholesterol, while increasing HDL, or good cholesterol. This can help reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues, which are more common as we age. Eleanor, like many seniors, was a lifelong lover of white rice, enjoying it with nearly every meal. However, after discovering the benefits of barley in a Japanese health documentary, she decided to replace white rice with barley twice a week. At first, she wasn't sure how she'd feel about it, but she found that barley was a delicious and satisfying alternative. It had a mild, nutty flavour and a hearty texture that paired perfectly with a variety of dishes, from stews and soups to salads and stir-fries. After a few weeks of swapping rice for barley, Eleanor noticed something surprising. No more afternoon crashes. She felt more energised and didn't experience the same lulls in energy that used to hit her after lunch. Plus, her digestion seemed to improve as well, as barley helped keep her feeling full for longer periods, reducing the urge to snack mindlessly. Eleanor now includes barley in her meal planning at least twice a week and is amazed at how it has improved her overall energy levels and digestive health. It's a simple change, but one that's made a big difference in how she feels. Have you ever swapped out rice for barley? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a try. Your body will thank you. And remember, these foods aren't just trendy. They're rooted in the wisdom of Japanese elders who have been thriving well into their 90s thanks to their diet. So why not start adding them to your meals today? Your health could benefit in ways you never imagined. So where is Eleanor today? After months of incorporating these 7 foods into her daily routine, the change has been nothing short of life-changing. She has more energy than she's had in years. No more struggling to get through the afternoon, no more feeling drained by the end of the day. Her sleep quality has improved, and she wakes up feeling rested and refreshed, ready to tackle the day. What's more, Eleanor's doctor visits have become less frequent. Her blood pressure, cholesterol and digestion are all in a much better place. She no longer feels like she's fighting a losing battle with her health. And the most unexpected benefit, she feels younger. I didn't expect food to make me feel younger, she says with a smile. But it has. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good from the inside out. I never thought small food changes could make such a huge difference. Eleanor's story is a reminder that you don't have to move to Japan to enjoy the health benefits these foods offer. You don't need a drastic lifestyle overhaul. Just start with one of these foods today. You'll be amazed at the difference a few small changes can make for your health, vitality, and overall well-being. Which one are you going to try first? Tell us below. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step towards better health. Let's support each other on this journey to feeling our best after 60. Remember, every step counts, whether it's a little miso soup or swapping in some barley for lunch. Start with one, and you'll be amazed at the progress you can make. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone over 60 who deserves to feel their best. These small changes can have a big impact, and you might just be the one to inspire someone else to make a positive shift in their life.